Hello friends, this is the second part of the video. I'm going to show you how I hooked up the siren and how it works. So let me explain what you're looking at here. I've got a Sonoff PIR that is already hooked up with the app via the bridge. I've got a remote, RF remote. I've got an RF switch with a normally open and normally closed contact, but now it's working on the normally open contact. When I press this button, this switch will close, thus giving me 12 volts to my bridge. This little thing that you see is a switch down unit. What it does, it will bring down 12 volts to 5 or whatever voltage you want, and you can do that with this little screw. Just turn it down. Be careful when you use this stuff, always use a tester so you know what you're using. I've got a 12 volt siren, and inside this siren I actually have a delay. It's a 12 volt delay, and what it does, when it gets 12 volts going into the input, it will switch on and it will wait the given time you give it. So I put it on about 20 seconds of delay. So what happens when this mini that I hooked up goes on, because it will be triggered by this, it will send 220 volts here, then from the transformer it will go into here. It will wait about 20 seconds and then it will go off. I use this because when I return home, I don't want to open the door and it will suddenly turn on the alarm, or you need a little bit of time to set the alarm off, to close it, or switch it on to find the remote or whatever. So that's a delay, and it's inside this little siren that I got on eBay. And the switch I bought on Amazon, I'll show you in another video or maybe an image of it. It's very small. You can find them on Amazon. You've got a trimmer, so you can input the time you want from about 5 seconds, I think, to 30 or something like that. So I'll show you how this thing works. So what happens when I turn this on, this will close the contact, it will feed the bridge goes on. Give it a couple of seconds, 10 seconds to connect to the Wi-Fi, and once this is on, your alarm system is activated. So that means that when I pass or go open a door or whatever, it will trigger the siren. But that will go on only after the given time I've given it. That's about 20 seconds. So after 20 seconds, you got maybe a delay, a couple of seconds from the PIR to the bridge. Give that a couple of seconds, add another 20, and that's about 22 seconds of delay, and that's good enough for anybody that forgets their fob key or whatever. This is not Wi-Fi, so the only Wi-Fi units here are this, the mini, and the bridge. So that means that I can use this even if I haven't got a Wi-Fi connection outside the house, and it's cheap. So you could really get these for about a couple of euros on Amazon and save a lot of money on one of these Wi-Fi devices, and save Wi-Fi resources as well. Of course, you could use a device like this, or even a 12 volt one, whatever, to do the same thing. I had this online with me, so this is what I'm using. So let's give it a try. As you can see, the app is already ready. Everything is online. Got the siren, I've got the son off the RF3, and I've got I've got this one, the lights. What this does, it switches on the lights when the siren goes on. And I've also got that on inching, and I've got the siren on inching as well. So when I open the siren, you can see on settings here, and I've got it on inching, and that's the duration. So it will go on for a bit and then it will turn off. And unless you turn the system off, even if the alarm triggers and then it stops playing, stops working, if you get another alarm, it will re-trigger. So it will keep on doing that until you actually switch everything off. So let's have a go. Let's see if it works. What happens? That should go on, and that should go on. Let's take a look. There you go. Green. There you go. I'm green. Waiting for the connection. It should go on pretty soon. There you go. That's nearly online. I've got to wait for the app to go online as well. Sorry about that. It's refreshing. Let's see if I go back and in again. There you go. And I'm online. There you can see. I had a little connection problem there. Sorry about that. So as you can see, I've got the bridge online. Everything is ready. And I've got the RF3. So if I trigger this, there you go. Siren went on, and I've got a small light in there, the siren. And I've got the messages as well coming inside. And there you go. It went off, and it went off. But I've still got. Yeah, I triggered it again. So let's turn that back down, so you don't get any more false alarms. I just turn the siren off. There you go. Turn everything off, even from here. So that will still be on anyway. And you can see my lights have gone on. Well, that will change in a few minutes, maybe. It's got to refresh anyway. So let's turn it off. There you go. Now it's off. I've used this. Everything's off. Let's do it again. Let's see if. Okay. Let's try it again. Let's see what happens. Press the same button. Everything's gone online. Let's wait a couple of seconds, a few seconds, for it to get okay. It says it's online. Now let's turn this thing. As you can see, I've even got a light in here. When I trigger the PIR, it should. Oh, there you go. It set off everything. There's a light. Maybe you can't see it. There's a light there. There you go. I got the message. There you go. So let's switch everything everything off. I also hooked up this button. I paired it through the bridge to switch that off. There you go again. I could just turn it off like that. And you've got full control, and my lights are on as well. So let me turn those back off. And there you go. Hope you like it. Comments below if you want to see anything else.